So this is going to be one of those very off-the-cuff type vlogs of us exploring Valley of the Gods. Not very informative, just showing the area, and you can join us on our adventures, and we'd appreciate it. So Valley of the Gods, 17-mile loop. We're just at the beginning. You can see a little truck over here. So a lot of people just camped out everywhere, in RVs mostly. You do see some tent campers. Not as common for the tent campers, but you can do it. Of course, I got my Dynaco hat. For those of you who know cars, this whole area looks like Radiator Springs. Ka-chow! So if you plan to come out here and camp and boondock or something like that, we are in April, and there's a lot of spots that are taken up. I definitely would recommend getting here early, because when we were camping, there was a spot we really wanted, and it was taken, so we had to go to a different spot, and then the next morning, like early, they left, and so we got to that spot really quickly, because spots get taken up pretty quick. Even though this is kind of a lesser known place, the spots can fill up pretty quick. So during the summer, I bet it's really packed, which doesn't make sense to me because it's probably like 100 degrees out here, but hey, if your RV has air conditioning, sure, why not? So if you're out here and you're worried about a public bathroom, don't worry. You don't have to use nature. You can go right there. So we're here around sunset, so we're gonna be heading into the sun. A lot of the buttes will be backlit, but that's all right. We're gonna just explore this wild landscape. So this butte right here, you can go on Google Maps and see the names of all of them. This one is called Sitting Hen Butte. I don't see it. Doesn't look like a, to me. This one right here, so from the back perspective, it is, that one is called Rooster Butte. But the funny thing is on the other side, it looks like a fist like this. So I actually named that butte Thanos Fist Butte because it looks like Thanos' fist. I'll when we get over there, I'll show a little shot of it so you can see what I'm talking about. But I'm always like, that one is Thanos Fist Rock. But let's continue on into the valley. My kid is funny. You bring him all the way out here and he just wants to play with like the rear of the car, or like we had a Taco Bell cup and he's just like beep, beep, beep. It's like, kid, don't you know we have all this beauty out here? Come on. He's a toddler. It's all right. All right, so our first little stop here. So this butte right here, I don't care what anyone says. To me, it is Thanos Fist Butte because when you look at it, it looks like a fist. Well, the other fist, but it looks like he's about to snap half the universe out of existence. I think that one's supposed to be called Rooster Butte. I don't see it, man. But this is really great place because you got all kinds of little just pull-offs like this where you can climb up on some rocks. You got great views everywhere, pretty much. And just people enjoying the landscape out there. As you get deeper in, there's some really big buttes out there that are fun to just hang around. Like I said, we're gonna pick a little spot. Hopefully the one that we want is open, and we're gonna have some bacon and eggs. All right, we found a little spot to kick back and relax. Got some bacon on the camp stove. Decided to hang out right here where you got a nice view of Castle Butte and Battleship Rock or Butte. We've actually camped right here a couple times. That was definitely a lot of fun. It's a really good spot. You're right up against the Castle Butte and you got like perfect little places to have a little fire and everything. But beautiful day. It's gonna be like 78 degrees, so it's warming up. but we're gonna have some bacon and eggs. Always hit different when you're out here. Tastes real good. So we are right up against Battleship Butte. This is a campsite that I've always wanted to come to, but every time I've been here, there's always somebody here because it's such a cool spot. It has a great overlook of Castle Butte right here. One of those spots that I've always wanted to come to. Not camping this time around, but one of these days we'll have to sneak in here early before someone else does and nag this little camp spot. All right, well, we had our breakfast slash brunch, I guess, because it's already 12, but we are continuing on. Once you get past this like main cluster of buttes, like way to the back, the rest of the way just kind of tapers off. Not like a lot of buttes, but still good views. There's actually like a little Valley of the Gods like inn or like bed and breakfast over here, which I wonder how that operates, because I gotta see if they have a website, or like how do you book? Do you just drive up one day and you're like, hey, but they gotta have a website. But there's like no cell service out here, so I don't know how they operate, but we'll see. Alrighty guys, this is where our adventure ends. Towards the end, you have this Valley of the Gods bed and breakfast. This is what you call in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, the opposite direction, it's just empty, empty, empty. They have a little brochure, so we're gonna read it and see how it works. The gate says closed, but yeah, I guess if you wanted to stay out here and have views of all this, it's still pretty nice. It's a lot cooler more that you're that way, but Valley of the Gods bed and breakfast. But we appreciate you taking the loop with us and having a little fun. Like I said, this is a more laid-back vlog, not really structured, just kind of us farting around, I guess, but enjoying the wild Utah skies. But see you next time. Little kiddo fell asleep. I think it's nap time for me too. See you next time.